Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
First up, and they'll be facing this fight. So they stare. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. The perfect counter lands. They're both trying for a knockout. A straight right just misses. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter. What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That punch landed. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Counter punches have to hurt. Nope, that jab not going to score. He threw a punch and just got countered. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what
you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope. They don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left, right. Pin them down. Full blank on them.
both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And they figure out the combination to this
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that's not your...
I gotta stop. An old dog goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up and load them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
And when it's not just a win for some fighters, they need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You, all 3 judges. And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won it hands down.
Good counter punching. They drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. What a punch. Beautiful counter punch. That jab misses. That one will count. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favour or pickpocket them.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very close round with 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Can't leave it up to the judges.
Back into the fray here in round 5.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won it hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab not finding its target. Has to be careful careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at... Hold it right there! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed... This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter's certainly not going to outgrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Tom. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That counter shot lands. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't find a home. Perfect counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the danger spot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to go up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pump until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. They're trying to do it again. He's just not got to get triggered.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for him. Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable.
Oh, good.
Down twice. Come on. Let him.
There's the bell to start round 8. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythms, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation. There's the bell to start round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. And they blocked the right uppercut. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They exchange punches. to score with that hook, but missed. Nice counter punch. I guess showboating is part of their plan. This round could go either way. 10 seconds. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has. It's round 10. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. With that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. Counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Go.
On that headshot. Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
That's pretty cool.
There's the bell to start round 11. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter shot lands. About punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You'd like to see more jabs. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Just missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, some...
You ready to come? I do want serious match. I did last round.
We would have made it to 12. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you're going to get some before you get them close.
Men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace. To get a unanimous decision, that is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.